Welcome to the Nerd.get podcast. From video games to movies, we're your one-stop shop for all things nerd. Now buckle up, sit back, and join your host, Vikas and Kaushal Patel, on this nerd-tastic ride.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 173 of the Nerd.get podcast.
173.
Hope everyone's a good day, a good week. How are you? How was your week other than today? I think you started feeling sick.
Yeah.
But before the sickness.
Yeah, it was fine. Just another normal week, I guess.
Nice.
Nothing really out of the ordinary.
You went to watch Final Fantasy on Wednesday, right? The Advent Children?
Oh, yeah. I went and saw, yeah.
How was that?
It was pretty good. Exactly how I remember most of it. I don't think I ever saw the complete edition, but
okay.
But yeah, it was pretty good. It had a preview of 7 in front of it.
Oh, okay.
7 Rebirth.
Rebirth, yeah.
Yeah. I had a director commentary from like the movie, the original game, and the new one. So it was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
I had like a busy week at work, but other than that, it was nothing crazy. It was just busy is all. I'm trying to think of anything that happened. I did talk to my mechanic about getting various things on my car fixed. He's going to let me know tomorrow or Monday how much it's going to cost, and then I'm just going to drop the car off to him.
Okay.
I was talking to him on the phone, and I was listing all the things I wanted him to fix, and there was I told him, and there was like a pause, and I was like, "You want me to just text it to you?" And he's like, "Yeah, you should text it to me." So I texted everything to him, and yeah, he's gonna get back to me here in the next day or two.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, nothing really. I'm trying to think. I thought I wanted to talk about. Oh, I did. I went to Dallas on Monday.
Oh yeah.
I drove past Portillo's, but it was after. It was at night, so I didn't drive past it on the way there because where I went, I exited before Portillo's.
Oh.
Because the family that I went to go visit lives in this new area of Dallas. It's like east of Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too far east, but it was enough. It was like the route I had to take was before I even hit like where that Portillo's is.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even hit Denton on the way there. Like it was before Denton. I had to take an exit.
Wow.
And go like around. So I did pass it on the way back, but it was already closed. It was like 10 o'clock at night or something.
Oh.
I didn't go to Portillo's, but I did go to another restaurant. It was Indo-Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. I'm trying to remember the name of it because I took pictures of the food.
Yeah.
But like we were like talking as we were walking in, so I didn't take a picture of the outside.
Mm.
Yeah, I just completely. I mean, by the time we were done eating, like we were about to head home, and I was like, I'm tired. I want to go home. So I didn't think to take. It's a chain. It's not a local spot.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here you go. Ichin's Bamboo Garden. That's what it's called. It's pretty good food. Apparently, so the family I was visiting took us there, and they had one when they lived in Virginia. They had it, and I guess since then they've like made the menu bigger. But it was good. I got like this Mongolian stir fry thing. We got some Szechuan fried rice with paneer in it. What else did we get? We got they're like spring rolls, but they had like samosa stuff in it, which was really, really good. So it's like a spring roll, but it's like a samosa but with spring roll form. That was pretty good. Then we got some other noodle dishes. It was all really good. So did that. Hung out with some family and friends in Dallas on Monday. We drove back at like 9 o'clock at night or something. It was 10 o'clock. Oh my god! And I woke up at like 7 or something to go. I'm never doing that again. Oh man, driving back that late at night was rough. And then I had to go to work the next day, which was even worse. But yeah, the trip itself was pretty fun. Got to catch up with the people, bunch of people I haven't seen in a while. So, because I met up with my parents there, and I was thinking like I didn't realize this till I probably could have done this, and so they drove up because they went to Austin to visit some of our other family. And my sister's down there as well. And so they drove up from Austin. I drove down from here, Oklahoma City. We met there. And so we had 2 cars on the way back. And I was thinking, and I was like, man, I probably could have just, because I looked at the ticket prices later. I was like, I could have just flown there for like $50.
Yeah.
And then just all drove back. And I didn't even think about it, but it was whatever. Yeah. Next time, if that happens, which it probably will, we'll just do that instead. I think the drive back would have been easier with 3 drivers rather than each of us driving our own cars.
Or you could even take the train at that point.
Yeah, that's right. The train too. Yeah, someone mentioned, my coworker mentioned the train, because I think he's actually taking it down to Dallas this weekend or next weekend or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot the train goes down there. So Next time I'll do something like that. So
yeah,
just keep
train's
that in
pretty.
mind.
Train's pretty relaxing.
Yeah, I've heard the train down to Dallas from here is pretty nice actually. So I do several people in college who used to do that all the time. Instead of driving their cars down, they just go to the station and go down to Dallas and visit their family.
Yeah,
I just completely forgot about it. But next time I do that, and apparently they're extending that line.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, it's supposed to go all the way. It's going to go to Austin and all the way up to Wichita.
Dang.
And then there's plans to take it to Houston and Kansas City too.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
So I'm like, damn, that's cool. Those are all places where I know people. So
yeah.
I might make use of that because, man, when I was driving in Dallas, oh my god, half of them drive like NASCAR drivers and half of them drive like grandmas.
Yeah,
it is ridiculous. I was there. So when we were going there, the place that my family was,
yeah,
it's in like an area that's developing, and so there's a lot of construction going on, and so we're at this light where there's construction. And it's a left turn yield. Okay. So I pull up and there's already there's already someone in the middle of the intersection trying to go left.
Okay.
Now, there's no red light cameras or anything. So usually if I'm in the middle of the intersection, the light turns red, I just fucking go.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, whatever, I'm going. This guy decided to back up.
Oh.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep some space in case he decides to back up. So I did.
Yeah.
So there's space for him to come back. But then he backs up and gets, back to into the lane or whatever. Yeah. He's out of the middle of the section. I'm looking at his car.
Yeah.
And I noticed that his reverse lights are still on.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, this guy's gonna gun it when it turns green and he's gonna go into reverse. So I honk once or twice to see if he would realize that, hey, he's still in reverse. It did not work. So luckily the guy behind me left some more space, so I backed up even further.
Yeah.
And I had my hand over the horn. Light turns green, and he hit the gas, and he went backwards first. He didn't hit me, thankfully. Yeah. I honked, and he stopped. And then he put it in drive and went. I was like, man, you... And then we were driving to the restaurant, and we took separate cars. We were like, oh, we'll leave straight from the restaurant, right? So my family took their car, my parents took theirs, I took the one I came in, because I drove my dad's car down. And so we're all going, and I'm like the last one. Like they're both ahead of me, so I'm going, and I have the place in my navigation, and it's telling me to turn left at the intersection. So I'm in the left lane, but the lane splits, so it goes left lane, goes straight, and there's like a barricade or like those, like those sticks. I don't know what they're called. They're like those flexible sticks that move around.
Yeah.
They sometimes it's one of those, and then the right turn lane, so they're like separated. So I guess the guy in front of me wasn't paying attention, and he goes into the right turn lane, which I guess he thought was a straight lane. So at the last second, he like goes left where I was trying to go. So I brake and I go right so I don't hit him because there's someone in the left lane. Yeah. And now I had to take the right turn, which usually isn't a big deal. But the right turn lane is onto a main road in this new area, and it is backed up like crazy.
Oh.
And so I turned right onto this red. Navigation says, "Oh, it's gonna add 15 minutes to your commute or whatever." And I was like, I got this kind of time. So I did sit there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And so it was just the side I was going. I think the traffic was going west. So westbound side was the one backed up. Eastbound was clear. So I'm sitting there in the left lane on the westbound side. And there's no median or anything. There's like a middle turning lane, but there's no median. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. It's late. We got to eat dinner. I want to get home. So I just made a fucking U-turn as soon as the traffic on the east side was clear and went back the other way, and the way I was supposed to go. So that was it was an interesting drive there. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go back there until that place is developed, because right now it's insane because of all the construction, because they're like widening the roads and everything.
Yeah.
So because like all these companies moved in and built stuff and like open shops and stuff, but the city can't keep up. So all the roads are still what they used to be.
Yeah.
Which were like 2-lane country roads, right?
Yeah.
And they need like 4 or 5-lane roads now because there's so many people moving in. So it's like a nightmare when you go and try and drive around there. But yeah, other than all that, it was pretty good time. Nice catching up and stuff. But that was really the only, I guess, like fun, exciting thing I did this week, or different thing, I guess, because everything else was pretty normal. Did get a new stove. It's pretty nice. But yeah, that was about it.
Nice.
We did still do our restaurant of the week this week.
Yes.
Which was Picasso Cafe here in the Paseo district in Oklahoma City. I had been there before for brunch, but I'd never gone there like outside of that. So the brunch was pretty good from what I remember. And honestly, so was their dinner.
Okay.
So what do we start off with? We start off with we did like some February specials, or a February special, which was the pull apart monkey bread.
Yeah.
I think what they call it, that was pretty good. It came with like this lobster crab cheese dip thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty bussin'.
I guess every month they have a different theme.
Yeah.
And then this month's theme was Wizard of Oz. And
yeah. Yeah, that bread. Yeah, they make it in a cast iron skillet and bring it out. And it's like, yeah, you can pull it apart pretty easy. It's some good bread. It comes with, what was the cheese? Didn't it have something on top?
Brie,
yeah. It was bussin'. And then what was the other appetizer we got?
The white cheddar queso or something like that.
Yeah, with chorizo in it.
Yes.
That was good.
That was so good.
Yeah, that was really good queso and chorizo.
I fucking almost like...
yeah, Vika's demolished that thing.
I ate the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it was good.
You know guy from fucking Transformers? Like...
Yeah.
the plate of donuts, eat the whole damn thing. Left nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I felt like shit afterwards too, like just like him.
It was some good queso.
It was fucking good.
And then what was you got? We both got entrees. What was yours? The bacon wrapped meatloaf.
Yeah,
That shit was good.
Yes.
I got the skirt steak with the chimichurri sauce.
Mm.
It was pretty good. I like Vicas's better.
Really?
Yeah, I liked what you got better. The sauce on mine was pretty good.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I feel like this. I've never had meatloaf before, so I don't know. I can't really compare.
I've had my friends made it for me a couple times, and his was pretty good.
Okay.
I would say the one they had was also pretty good. I mean, it was bussin'. His didn't have bacon.
Yeah.
But there was the one. I guess several friends have made it for me different times. I would say it was good. I would say it's good meatloaf.
Okay.
Based on what I've had, so yeah, it was a good dish. Mine, yeah, mine was okay. It wasn't like bad, but it was. I liked Vicas's better. So, I felt like the sauce on mine was a little strong. Because I've had chimichurri sauce before, and I don't. Maybe they might have made it different than other places, but the steak was good. The vegetables it came with were pretty good. It was just the sauce was a little strong for me.
I thought their steak was a little tough, but
oh yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. It was a little tough. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
But yeah, it wasn't as tender as most steaks we've had. Well, maybe we've just been spoiled by good
yeah, maybe.
other steaks.
Yeah. So, and then we got desserts. You got the creme brulee, right?
Yeah, that's the first time I've had a creme brulee too.
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
As usual, I always envy your dessert more than mine. So
yeah, I got a flourless. So mine was a chocolate something bomb. Let me look it up. Hold on. It's a flourless chocolate cake with chocolate ganache and some other chocolate thing on it and some raspberries. Oh my god. How internet. There you go. Daily menu. Chocolate buzz bomb. Flourless chocolate cake layered with espresso chocolate mousse, chocolate ganache, and cranberry compote, which is like a cranberry sauce, essentially.
yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I saved some to take home and have with some milk. Oh, perfection. It was so good. Yeah, I wasn't actually full. I just wanted that's why I took that part. I wanted to take home to have with some milk.
Oh, okay.
And it was good. Also, they have food if you bring your dog. They have doggy dining. So if you bring your dog, there's food for them. They got ground beef stew, chicken risotto, vanilla ice cream, and a puppuccino for your dog if you bring your dog along with you. So
that's kind of weird because I thought there'd be like health codes and stuff for that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the doggy dining is only allowed outside.
Okay, yeah,
because there's outdoor seating.
Yeah,
unless it's like a service dog, obviously. But I wonder if it's just your pet.
Yeah,
if you have to sit outside. Yeah, because I would imagine bringing dogs inside who aren't service animals might be a bit of a problem.
People do it anyway. They don't give a fuck.
Then they also got some coffee. I didn't try any because I had to go to bed early, so I would try it, but I didn't. So maybe I might go back and try some. I don't remember trying some when I had brunch at this place before, so I can't speak for the coffee. But yeah, that is Picasso Cafe. I'll give you the info right now. There you go. Find us. Located at 3009 Paseo in Oklahoma City. And I clicked on the. Oh my God. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, here we go. I'll use this one. Yes, that's the same address, 3009 Paseo in Oklahoma City. Their hours are Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And their Facebook and Instagram are both Picasso Cafe if you want to follow them. And yeah, that on the website is, I believe, just PicassoCafe.com. Oh, PicassoOnPaseo.com is their website. So yeah, be sure to check them out. What's the nom value you give it?
I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
But
I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm still thinking about the fucking dessert. So that's like,
yeah. I think if I got your meatloaf, it would be 4.5 out of 5. For me.
Okay.
But everything else was great. That was the wrong noise for that. Everything else was excellent.
That was
what Vikas got was good. The appetizers were good. The desserts were good. Everything else was great.
Dude, the queso was fucking fantastic.
Oh, the service was great. That waitress was on it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's one of the best waitresses we've had so far.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Great. Good food. Good experience. Go check them out. You won't be disappointed. And their brunch is pretty good too, because I've had it. So Picasso Cafe. Go give it a try.
Oh, I just remembered. I did try something else this week.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I tried the double Big Mac.
Oh, how was that?
A lot more filling than the regular one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I don't know. It was maybe the way they made it this time. It tasted a lot different.
Okay.
So
I have to give it a try.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look and see.
See if they're doing anything different. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
I did have McDonald's like twice this past week, which was weird to me. One day was because I was actually craving it. The other day was because I was hungry, and that was like the only thing near me that was open. But honestly, both times it slapped. It's pretty good. Whoever was working the McDonald's over here by my house both those days, well done. I think I just timed it right there. Everything I got was fresh. Like I think they just like dropped the patties and the nuggets and the fries I had gotten. Everything was super, super hot and fresh. So maybe that's why.
I don't think they pre-cook anymore. I think they do it on demand now.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know. Well, not the nuggets, but like
yeah. Because the first time it was during like the dinner rush.
Yeah.
So I figured like I got there and they just had to drop more stuff in the fryer. And then the second time I went a little later, but there wasn't a line. I thought I just got lucky and they were like doing. But you could be right. They might be doing it just like on demand now.
Well, one time I went, fucking like this lady just started freaking out about her like lunch or whatever. And she like got out of the car and came and talked to me. Like, hey, you let them know. Like, I'm still waiting for my food over here. Like, what the?
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Well, you just tell them.
Like she was waiting by the front window. You know, like how they have 2 windows.
Oh yeah.
And then you have, well, some of them, not all of them, too. I think
they have like that other third window.
Yeah, so they have the one you pay at, and they have 2 windows.
Yeah.
The first one you wait at is where you wait for your food, and then they have the second one if you have to wait on something.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to the guy, like he came to give me my food. He's like, oh, man, I don't know why. She was like freaking out, like I don't know what. Yeah, he was like, I don't know either, because like I told her she's got to wait for her nuggets. It's only gonna take like a certain amount of time.
Oh,
but she kept seeing people leave. I think is the main thing. So, but She must be an amateur because, like, the only thing that they usually have ready is probably like meat stuff and not like chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken is always cooked longer, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But freaking amateur.
Yeah. Get good, pleb.
Anyway, yeah, that's our restaurant of the
All
week.
right. Yeah. So we'll move it on to the game releases for this upcoming week.
There's only one that really matters anyway, but
Yeah.
you can tell the other ones, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about the other ones, I suppose. We got Dice Folk so February 27th, we got Dice Folk for PC. Share the Wanderer, The Mystery of Serpent Coil Island for the Switch. Terror at Oakheart for PC. Wrath Aeon of Ruin for the PC. February 20th, we got Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons remake for PS5, Series X, and PC. Then we got Pecaminosa, A Deadly Hand for everything. Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster for everything. Time Melters for PC. Welcome to Paradise for PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. And finally, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for the PS5, releasing on February 29th.
Dark Forces coming out next week?
Yeah, the remaster, yeah. February 20th. That's what it says here. I can double check on that.
No, I'm looking at it right now, actually. Yeah, sure enough. Coming out the day before Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So does that mean there's only one more game they have to remaster before I think they have all of the Star Wars shooters online? On
I think so.
Okay. Let me see, actually.
I believe that is the case. Oh, and then your Epic free game is Super Meat Boy Forever, available until Thursday, February 29th at 10 a.m. So make sure you get that.
Oh. Actually, there's two games. I didn't know. So, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Academy are both remastered.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Oh,
I
you
think
didn't?
I think I did. I just forgot.
Yeah,
I
so
forgot they had done that.
Dark Forces was the very first one that came out. It was just a plain shooter, basically. I guess at one point they decided to make him a Jedi or a guy with force powers or something.
Yeah.
And then Dark Forces 2 Star Wars Jedi Knight, and then Dark Forces, like Jedi Knight, Dark Forces 2. And then Jedi Knight, Mysteries of the Sith. So Dark Forces 2 and Mysteries of the Sith are the next two, if they decide to remaster those. Hopefully they do.
Okay.
I don't know,
Yeah, I hope
because
they do too.
I think I played through all of them. I don't know if I've played through Mysteries of the Sith. I think I might have. But I haven't played Jedi Academy. I only played Jedi Knight 2.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I've played as well.
So
I think I started Academy, like I bought both of them from vintage stock. I think I still have them, like the physical discs.
Yeah.
And I was able to play Jedi, the second one. But Academy, I think I think they fixed it now. I think there's a way to do it. I think, but it had trouble running on the monitor I had at the time, so I couldn't play it. So I don't know. I think they have something now that they'll fix it, but I haven't tried it.
You know, one of the things that Phil Spencer was saying one during that fucking podcast.
Uh-huh.
He's like, it's great that like I can just play any game from like any time. I can I like it's like I install it and I could just play it. Like,
Yeah.
have you played any games lately?
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's like I can't get fucking StarCraft to run.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what is he saying?
I don't know, man. Like, it's like any era. It's like, bro, you want to try to run fucking Prince of Persia, like the
Yeah.
original?
Yeah, for real. It's not gonna work. What a thing to say.
Yeah,
Like
it's
out
like
loud.
there's this game, Conquest Frontier Wars. I've been wanting to play that for a long time. It won't fucking run. I even got like I downloaded off the internet like that as well. Even that didn't work. Uh, I am
Yeah,
gonna
even go ahead.
I'm gonna buy it off of Steam maybe. Well, I just I had the CD, but I didn't have the key with it.
Oh, okay.
But I've just found the box, so I'm gonna go through there and see if I can have the key. If it doesn't have a
Oh,
key,
nice.
then yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I might just buy it off of Steam. It's not like it's that much,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. We got any delays this week?
Yeah. Prison Architect 2
Okay.
back in the slammer. Is delayed to May. I guess it was supposed to come out January. No, it's supposed to launch in March. That has been pushed back to May 7th. Developer Double 11 announced that they needed to, quote, identify more bugs and further optimize the game, end quote.
Okay.
Team says it's, quote, already confident in the quality of the game, end quote, but requires some extra time to, quote, offer a smoother experience to our players from day one, end quote. I don't know why those quotes are there in those certain parts, but
Okay. Nice.
yeah. Uh, just a reminder, there are more server shutdowns coming in the next month or so.
Okay.
Uh, well, mostly just PS3 and 360 games. A couple of them might be just current gen as well, but Armored Core Verdict Day, Dark Souls 2, Formula 1 from 2010 to 2014. 2010 isn't listed, but they're assuming that they're still going to do, since they have 11, 12, 13, and 14
Yeah.
listed. Uh, Micro Machines World Series and The Crew. Oh no, Rocket Arena. And then The Crew. So all the racing games and Rocket Arena is on the 21st, and everything else is on the 31st. So yep. I don't know why they're shutting down The Crew, because I still see a lot of people play it, but
Yeah, it is weird.
maybe they're just playing because the server's shutting down.
Who the
Uh,
knows?
yeah. Well, that's all I had for that.
All right. Then we shall move it on to the news. And you are starting us off this week.
All right. Well, I was just going to start with a few announcements. So apparently, League of Legends has been working on a fighting game. It was called Project L,
Okay.
and they have now renamed the project to 2XKO. And they released a new trailer. There's still no announcement on when it's coming, but they didn't. So they only show 4 characters in this one: Darius, Echo, Ari, and Yasuo. So, they'll probably still just keep working on it until it's ready. But this is, I mean, it's still looking really, really good. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time they showed Ari. I don't remember. But yeah, and an update from last week. There were rumors about games coming to other systems. Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush are coming to PS5.
Okay.
And so is the 4 games that people were speculating. Yeah, those are true. It was Pentiment and what was the other one? Grounded.
Okay.
Those are also coming. I don't know why they each didn't have their own announcements either, but like they're all coming to PlayStation next month or so. So Sea of Thieves, April 30th. Hi-Fi Rush March 19th. Uh, yeah, I don't know when Pentiment and Ground is coming out. I didn't have an article for that, so I do know they're coming out. And then the final thing is Sony was testing PC support for the VR2.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That'd be
kind of.
cool.
Yeah, it would kind of be cool and suck at the same time because I don't have like a USB connection. I need to have to get an adapter or something,
Oh, okay.
or USB-C connection.
Yeah.
Because that's all that uses is just that. I don't know how they'll. Maybe they're gonna need to give dongles for the Bluetooth or for the headset or that controller is. God damn it.
Yeah, because they're like native to the PlayStation, right?
Yeah,
I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can Bluetooth them to anything else.
I don't think so.
Not that I know of.
No.
Because I tried. I don't even know if their controllers will. I feel like I tried doing it and I had to, and it wouldn't work.
Mm,
Like to my PC.
yeah.
I mean, it was fine. I didn't care. I just hooked it up with the wire. But
The VR1 controllers.
no, just my regular PlayStation, the DualSense.
Oh, the DualSense works on PC.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just my computer then. Piece of shit. Yeah, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it to work on my computer. The Bluetooth function, like the
Oh,
wireless.
the Bluetooth. Oh, the wireless
Yeah,
part. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can hook it up through a cord. It's fine.
No,
but-
you need a dongle for the PC.
Yeah.
They sold the dongle for a little while,
Okay.
but I think they stopped selling it.
Yeah, that's right. I did find that. You right. I remember.
But yeah, it'd be nice if I could use this headset on PC.
Yeah.
Cause it's a nice headset. I love this headset. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to play it more. I don't. Only play the
Yeah, the
VR
PlayStation
one.
headset's super nice.
Yeah. Freaking
I was
crazy.
surprised at how light it was whenever you brought it over for me to try.
Yeah.
Or when did I try it over there? I don't remember, but it was super light.
Yeah, that's what the most complaints are about some of the other ones. Well, well, especially like that's what I heard about the Apple Pro.
Yeah.
How heavy they are in the front of the
Mm-hmm.
face. See, like that's when they're like, I don't know, man. Freaking $3,500 is fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
that's crazy. I feel like that's a price like because even the freaking what's Google or Microsoft's thing the HoloLens or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even like the developer version of that isn't that much. It's like it's crazy the price of the Vision Pros.
Yeah. I wonder how much the developer version costs then.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, because I remember when they announced it, me and one of my friends at work, we were looking at the different things, and we went to the HoloLens one for Microsoft, and the developer version wasn't. I think it was like I don't even think it was close to the price of the Vision Pros.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Who the knows?
Have you seen hold on, let's see if I can find it. Oh my god, you stupid. Have you seen here here's this video. There's a guy driving a Cybertruck with the fucking Apple Pros on.
No way. Oh my god,
And the drive
bruh.
and apparently, I mean, I don't think I'm pretty sure they don't have the
The what?
oh, excuse me, sorry. I believe they don't have the auto drive function yet. Or whatever that
Oh yeah, I don't think they do.
autopilot, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
I just saw somebody's review of it, and he's trying to look at new trucks
Yeah.
or he's trying to find a new truck to use for his e-bikes.
Uh huh.
He's like an e-bike YouTuber,
Yeah.
and he got to drive a Cybertruck, and he mentioned that they don't have autopilot on it.
Oh.
At least the version he did hasn't.
Interesting.
So
Yeah. So that dude just going down the road using his thing
yeah,
while his car is not. Oh my god.
this was another video I saw, but this is a guy getting pulled over.
Oh, I've seen that one.
You seen that one?
I think so. Yeah, where he gets pulled over for using the. Yep. Yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
Oh my god! Look at fucking this one.
Open. Yeah. What the? What? Wow. Oh my god.
So the one video I'm talking about is uploaded by Bruno Rizzi. Is the Apple Vision Tesla Pro
Yeah.
is the name of the video.
Uh,
This guy just slams this truck door and then it starts waving it around like I don't know.
all right. So my turn. My article.
Yeah, that's all I had.
Okay. So Nvidia has released, or I guess has an app available now in beta testing for PC users. So I think before or currently, if you don't have this app, you have Nvidia settings in two different things,
Mm.
and it's kind of annoying because sometimes you need the GeForce thing, and sometimes you need the actual control panel settings for Nvidia,
Yeah.
for the graphics card to change certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's been oh god. Yeah, it's been like in two places for a while, and it looks like they are starting to make an app that combines the two um, apps. So it's for the latest. It's so the GeForce one is mainly it has like your games that could utilize NVIDIA's like settings and stuff or like special features, and also where you would get your driver updates at. And then they have the NVIDIA control panel, which makes you do like other adjustments. Like you can, your like I think your refresh rate is stuff is in there too, and all other stuff. Like I guess like
Mm-hmm.
or not basic, but like more technical features maybe, or in the control panel app. So now they have now revealed that they're going to make this app that does both the NVIDIA control panel and the GeForce experience into one. So now you just have to have one app. They'll do it all, which I don't know why it's been separate this whole time. But yeah, so right now it's in beta testing. You can still go get it if you want. There's no like special thing. It's just in beta, so there might be some things that don't work properly still. You can go to their website, or you can, if you have the GeForce app experience app already, you can download that. And once you download it, it'll like start acting like the main app, so you don't have to do any other settings. Yeah, so if you were someone who's wondering why there's two places, you can get this app and not have to worry about that. I thought it was annoying because half the time, I think my little tray would only show one of them.
Okay.
It would never show both. But now, yeah, it's gonna have. You just open this one app, and everything's there. You ain't got to worry about it. And I think most of the time, you'd have to install the GeForce app separately, and a lot of people didn't know that. So like, I think a lot of people just wouldn't get updates for their graphics cards, which was something I came across when looking for like trying to solve my own graphics cards problems. Apparently, a lot of people didn't know there's a separate app where you can download the updates for the drivers. So now they'll all be in one place and it'll be installed whenever you do everything. So yeah, go check that out. But that's all I got for that.
Fantastic. So hold on. My next article is so apparently there was a Nintendo Direct on Wednesday and we didn't know about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No idea. Had no idea.
Yeah, the many things were announced that day, including the PS5, like the games that are coming to PS5, they're also coming to Switch.
Okay.
Or actually, Grounded and Pentiment. Oh, here we go. Grounded is coming to Switch on April 16th. Pentiment is coming. Oh, Pentiment is already out. Pentiment came out the 22nd. So, Pentiment. Does it come out on PlayStation? Or is it Switch only. No, it says all platforms. PS4, PS5.
Okay.
Oh no, it was released on PlayStation 4 and 5 as well. So I'm guessing that Grounded comes out April 16th on PlayStation as well.
Gotcha.
Uh, which is weird because out of all the games, I think Grounded is the only one I was interested in.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for it to become cheaper on PC, or maybe I was waiting for it to get my free trial to Game Pass. But I haven't built my other PC yet. I wanted to do it on my other PC.
Oh, okay.
If I ever get the freaking power supply I want. I
Yeah.
keep changing my mind on which one I get, but
Uh,
I don't know. I also need to bust out my old PC and do a little stuff on that. Anyway, getting sidetracked again. Um, Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist
uh,
is uh, the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
no?
No. Huh.
What was it?
It sounded like it was a message, but I didn't get any messages.
Oh, I didn't get anything.
I don't know. Anyway, uh, Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist is announced for summer 2014 or 2014. 2024. Gee, I wish it was 2014. Arranger, a role playing adventure, summer 2024. This one looks kind of interesting. It's like a little puzzle world type game. It says everything moves when you move. So,
Okay.
um, a game called Unicorn Overlord is coming out March 8th, and they released a demo yesterday on the Switch. Not just the Switch, but also on PlayStation.
Okay. Nice.
Monster Hunter Stories is coming summer 2024, as well as PS4 and Steam. Uh, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed is coming out this year. It's coming back for all systems, I believe: Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch.
Nice.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Uh-oh. It's Batman. Uh Coming out June 21st. I saw an article saying that this was like Switch exclusive, and I was like, there's no way. It's like I remember seeing it coming out for PC, and then like I looked it up and it's on everything.
Oh my god.
That person just doesn't know how to read.
Yeah.
Uh or maybe research. This was my favorite announcement out of all of them. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection is coming out.
Man,
So
okay.
the first two Battlefront games, like on PS2 era,
Yeah.
are coming out. They've been remastered and updated with new playable characters. It's coming out March 14th on all systems.
Okay.
I remember seeing also that they're gonna be having 64-player multiplayer maps.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
So a lot of really a lot of fans were just been asking and asking and asking and asking for and asking and asking for this. It's finally getting that.
Nice.
It's coming out in March. Um, Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream is a new Sword Art Online game that's coming out
Okay.
later this year. Oh no, I think it's on everything. I remember seeing it on PlayStation as well.
Okay. Nice.
Uh, Gundam Breaker 4 was announced. I also saw this on PlayStation, so it's not just Switch. Um, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, June 25th. I didn't. It's been a long time since I played Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
It's gonna have 200 new courses, 16-player multiplayer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. World of Goo 2 is May 23rd, and it's gonna be console exclusive. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, October 10th. Uh, the Fantasy Life series gets a new chapter in which you can assume 14 different roles called lives and to build a town in the present and explore an island in the past to solve mysteries. You also play 4-player co-op. Another Crab's Treasure, April 25th.
Okay.
Hermit crab who's lost his shell, you're on an adventure to reclaim it. This involves using any piece of trash in a polluted ocean as a temporary shell, each with different abilities to defend and attack underwater threats. Yeah. Penny's Big Breakaway came out on Wednesday.
Noise.
It's a 3D platformer from people who made Sonic Mania. Suika game multiplayer mode expansion. Uh, it's I don't know if you've seen this game. It's this fruit game
Uh,
that people have been playing on stream and stuff. I'll send you a screenshot of this. So this is the multiplayer version. I played it online earlier today, but it was definitely not this version
oh, okay.
because all the fruit I was playing, they all were like balls. They weren't
Wow. They
like
were
they
like
were
different.
yeah. Like see like the one looking like a little strawberry down there and like little grapes. Yeah, they didn't look all like all that. And then like
Yeah.
the big yellow one just looked like a just big yellow balloon.
Okay.
So I played it earlier today and it's not the same as I guess this one. Um but yeah, they're getting a local 2-player battle mode
Okay.
and they're going to eventually add on online multiplayer. Pepper Grinder come out March 28th and it's got the demo out. Came out
Okay.
Wednesday. Pocket Card Jockey Ride On is I guess is a mobile game that was like Apple exclusive.
Oh, okay.
And I guess they're out on Switch now. And you just look like just look like a horse racing game, like the jockeys, like the ones you bet on and stuff.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, looks like that kind of horse racing.
Okay.
Uh, Contra Operation Galuga comes out March 12th. The demo came out Wednesday. Um,
Noise.
then they added 5 games to Switch Online. The Super Nintendo games, Battletoads Battle Mania, Battle Maniacs and Killer Instinct.
Okay.
And NES games Snake Rattle and Roll, RC Pro-Am, and N64 game Blast Corps.
Oh.
Apparently, which is like a really rare game. Like all 5 of these are pretty rare, I think. So I know I was talking to my friend yesterday. He said he was really excited to play Battlecore again.
Okay.
This is one of the games he regrets getting rid of. Endless Ocean Luminous out May 2nd. And I don't think it's really a game. I think it's just like you're diving in an ocean, just kind of exploring and stuff.
Okay. Oh, I see.
And then Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley is on March 7th. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Sweep the Board comes out April 26th. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition March 15th. Damn, that's a rated M game, isn't it?
I thought it was.
Interesting. I did not think that would come to the Switch.
Yeah.
It came out 2018. It is quite old. Yeah, it is rated M.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But yeah, after all that, I mean, I still need to find my Switch, so I'm gonna actively start looking the next couple days, hopefully.
Okay.
I'm getting access to some of the boxes. I'm thinking
Gotcha.
I might have. I might have to look at my clothing boxes. Actually, I might have packed it with clothing, so nothing would have happened to it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm gonna have to check my clothing boxes tomorrow. I don't know. I still need to finish my stream setup. Still need to set up my PC. Got a lot of things I need to do. I'm just too lazy.
Huh.
If I didn't have work,
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's all that was announced.
All right. I got some news on. It's not official Steam Deck stuff, but it's one of those. It's another innovative gamer. They have created a dual screen Steam Deck, which has been inspired by the Nintendo DS.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. So this Thai Power is their name, and I'll send you the Reddit post.
Okay.
There's a picture of this on there. So yeah, Thai Power has made this Steam Deck that you can use with double screens, and I believe the second screen is a actual. Oh no, it's not. So the second screen he uses a 7-inch portable monitor. That's full HD. It's a pocket monitor that he got for $120. And then you got a mount. He mounted it to it. So because of this, they can now play. I guess I'm assuming. I'm trying to make sure. Our username typer. Yeah, Steam Deck with the second screen attached to it. So and the picture shows them playing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D, which was on the DS, Nintendo DS.
It was on the
And
3DS too.
yeah, the 3D, yeah.
The 3DS,
And
because I remember having that one. But anyway, you go ahead.
yeah, so yeah, he's been able to play that plus various other games from the DS and 3DS because of his modification. I guess like you could play them before, but now like it's played like you would on the because the he has that second screen. It's like you're playing on the 3DS or the DS. And it's he can mount it. It's detachable, so he can like still carry the Steam Deck around in its case like normal. But I think he got like a different Steam Deck case, so now the way he carries it, so he's got his Steam Deck, and then he puts his second monitor in like this other pouch in the deck in his case, so he can carry around both the cases and play his emulated DS games on the go. And the way he installed some hinges on the back of the Steam Deck and the back of the screen, which is how he also detaches and attaches it. But he could also fold it backwards, and it could just like fold down, so he doesn't have to take off the screen if he doesn't want to. And surprisingly, as he said, it doesn't drain the battery too much longer because I think the screen has like its own power source like on it, as well, and it also didn't make the Steam Deck any heavier. Surprisingly, like he says, it feels almost the same. Like there's no noticeable difference, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, good job there. Great job, Ty Power. We're using some innovation, modifying the Steam Deck. Yeah, hope you have fun with that.
Some of the posts on here.
Oh yeah, some of the comments.
Yeah, someone's like, "You made $1,000 Nintendo 3DS, and then so without 3D."
Yeah. So is it finally the 4DS?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so this is a pretty cool thing.
I feel like it'd just be easier at this point to go through my old stuff and just pull out the 3DS.
Probably. Yeah, if you already have one.
Yeah. I feel like you just need to root it and like be able to put emulator on there and then
Yeah.
be good. Seeing as how Nintendo doesn't want to keep all their shit online.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of weird things on the internet. Turns out, I mean, there's a lot of speed running out there for lots of things, lots of games. Did you know there was speed running Windows installs now?
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a speed run attempt where like installing Windows in 106 seconds.
Wow. That is what?
Yeah.
In under 6 seconds.
106 seconds.
Oh, 106 seconds. Okay. I was okay. So that's still pretty quick, I feel like. How many?
So Windows 11 basically just start to finish in 106 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's less than okay. Yeah. I had no idea. So is it just Windows? Is it any Windows or just any operating system or just Windows? Or the one you guys?
Windows 10 is the most popular version right now.
Okay.
So they're using it on that.
Speed running Windows installations.
Yeah, here's the article.
That's something.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Yeah, so the creator, uh, Tiny 11 is currently the one in the lead.
Okay.
Uh, he's been he is the uh only dev to like that smallest developer that has managed to shrink Windows 11's install ISO.
Okay.
So you can watch the entire installation on YouTube through Tom's Hardware. And it really does take less than 2 minutes to go from start of the installation to the active desktop.
Wow.
Um, I feel like that's like the average. That's about the time if you turn on the computer. That's about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's significantly less than that, maybe, but like about 2 minutes, I would say on average. It's
Yeah.
everything start up and like all the programs finish starting.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
So the time for your computer to boot up, you're gonna have a fresh Windows install.
Wow.
Yeah, so the feat was achieved by using Tiny 10, the OS customizer for Windows 10, to strip out all of the unnecessary apps, features, and bloatware to make it as streamlined as possible. So he also used fast RAM and a super quick SSD.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh yeah, so hold on, let's see. Yeah, so they used the Tiny 10 and Tiny 11 to to speed run installs, I guess. Um the Windows trimming programs are free to use. Anyone can download them and hack as many of the digital lumps off as they want. And NT Dev has thrown a bit of a gauntlet down, so it'll be cool to see someone try to get the installation time down even further.
Yeah.
My question is why?
That's what I was about to ask. Be like, yeah, why are people doing this?
I mean, speedrunning games, I feel like takes skill.
Yeah.
You're
I
just
don't
letting this fucking thing install.
yeah, I don't know how much I don't know how much skill is involved in installing Windows.
Have you tried not installing Windows?
Yeah.
Are you using something else? Maybe they'll be speedrunning Linux. They'll speedrun
Yeah,
anything
speedrun
these
Linux,
days.
yeah. I feel like Linux might be more of a challenge,
Yeah.
you know?
Honestly, like speedrunning anything else would be a challenge.
Yeah. I don't know why Windows. That's interesting.
Mm.
Who knows?
I want to speedrun my PS4 startup.
Yes.
I saw somebody speedrun the fastest way, like the speedrun to brick a PS4.
Really?
Yes. It was like less than 20 seconds or something like that. He turned it on, put something into like the disc in, and it just died.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what he did. But why would you even why would you even do that? It's so freaking weird, man. Anyway,
It is weird.
You can watch that on ESPN 8, the Ocho, along with Dodgeball. Anybody get that Dodgeball reference? Only if you can dodge a wrench.
Exactly. You could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Anyway, that's all I had for that.
All right. I got some Elden Ring news. They have, well, the trailer dropped earlier this week for the DLC, the Elden Ring DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Erdtree? Yes.
I don't know.
And yeah, the trailer looked great. I'm pretty excited about it. Having played the regular one, it gives me more. I think I'm almost done with the main game. I need to finish it up, but then I'll probably do the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC expansion. It looks pretty fun based off the trailer. I'm pretty excited for the new stuff they're introducing. So up until this point, they have released like free stuff, but this is the first proper paid DLC that they're doing for it, I believe. Mm-hmm. And it was officially announced last year that they're doing it, and now they have an actual release date. So the first trailer came out a couple days ago, almost a year to the date of when they announced it. But they've said that June 21st is the release date for the DLC, and they've also given some details on the map. So based off the trailer, there's a bunch of creepy ass shit that there's gonna a lot of very Souls board, whatever you want to call it, type of monsters or whatever you'll be encountering, enemies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some creepy looking stuff, but still excited. So there's a lot of people wondering how big it's going to be. Mm-hmm. So Miyazaki said, without trying to give away too much, it's a quote. He quoted saying, "It's hard to answer without giving away too much and to a high degree of accuracy. But if you think in terms of scale or size, it's probably comparable, if not larger, than the area of Limgrave from the base game, which is already pretty big. So the DLC is a pretty good size, a lot of stuff to explore. They haven't really said much else about it. They may do some more reveals as it gets closer to the release date. But yeah, as of now, I think I'm trying to see if they said something about. Yeah, so Limgrave is the starting area, and it's a pretty big spot. You do a lot of stuff in that starting area. I think I spent many hours. I think like a good 20 or so hours in that area alone. Mm-hmm. Probably 30. So Limgrave itself, there's a lot of stuff, and like they're saying the DLC is going to be equivalent to that. So you're going to get a lot of stuff for the DLC, which will be cool. But yeah, they said they'll reveal some more stuff as time goes on, but that the release is set for June 21st. So keep a lookout for that. That's all I have for that.
All right. I think this is my final article. I got a bunch of Final Fantasy news, not just for Final Fantasy VII, which is coming out next week.
Okay.
But there's also Final Fantasy 14 news. So people who missed out slowly raise his hand. On the 15 event in Final Fantasy 14, they're bringing that back next week. So on the 28th, you'll be able to get the Regalia from 15 in Final Fantasy 14. So you have until March 13th to get it.
Nice.
March 13th. Let me say again, March 13th. This is more for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
March 13th. Let alone, you know what? Fucking no. Just, you have until March 29th. No, not March 20th. February 29th. You dumbass. Fucking get that shit done. I'm talking to you.
Uh,
So when I listen to this later, stop, stop watching YouTube. I know you've been watching that shit. Stop watching it. Stop it. Go play 14. I think they still have the free login this month too, so
oh, nice.
3 or 4 days. So I think it's supposed to end on the end of the month. So February 29th. Fucking just start playing February 27th. Just wait till it updates. Like there you go. February 29th. Anyway, also February 29th, fucking Final Fantasy 7 comes out.
Oh, nice.
There's quite a few marketing. They're oh, excuse me. Hold on one second. Yeah, Sony's marketing is like they're marketing the shit hard. So
Yeah.
so over in the UK, they have a billboard of Cloud like this is doing his stereotypical walk like away from whatever.
Yeah.
So you see his sword. So they have like the billboard of the Cloud and like it says Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth on one side, like available 29/2/24, and then Defy Destiny Together on the right. And has Cloud in the middle. It has a 3D version of the sword.
Oh.
Well, the sword has been been constructed with DualSense controllers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'll send you. So this is in the UK, of course. And yes, I don't know how many, just like 80-ish controllers. 1, 2, 3. It's 9, 18.
Dang, that's tight.
Yeah, so there's like a couple purple ones in there, and like there are a bunch of different colors.
Wow.
And yeah, there's a contest for you to be able to win one of these controllers. So you have to be in the UK, Canada, I guess not Quebec, or in the 50 U.S. states,
Okay.
or DC or Puerto Rico. So you can enter. So I don't. So this billboard is outside. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
UK is not known for sunny weather.
No, they are not.
So I wonder how good these controls are going to be. Unless they're like wrapped or something.
Yeah, I would hope they took some.
They're protected
I
in
hope
some
they
way.
planned ahead. Yeah. That would be
Oh,
ideal.
I see what they did. So they made most of them like one color, like it's the blade, and then the two purple ones are supposed to be materia. That's why they have two purple ones. The controllers on the sword. I just put two and two together. Uh,
Ah, yeah. Okay.
but yeah. So if you want to enter that, go into the Square Enix store and see if I can find. Mm, so there's the demo reviews. Uh, maybe it'd be easier just to. Maybe it'd just be easier just to like search for it because it doesn't even seem to be on the home page.
Okay.
Because they have 14, and then they have all the like 14 stuff going on Xbox. They got Dragon Quest on the main page, all the other crossovers that they have for Final Fantasy 7 figures. You might just have to search for controller contest or controller or Busta Sword PS5 controller giveaway. There's not an easy way to find it unless you could just find the post on Final Fantasy VII's X page, X/Twitter page. So, uh, yeah. So more Final Fantasy VII news. There was fuck. They also have a. They also have collaboration. Gosh, dang, words, man. They also have a collaboration with Red Bull.
Oh.
And there's like a commercial. I don't know if they're gonna air it. There's a
Mm-hmm.
there's like an ad between from Red Bull Gaming. They show Sephiroth and Cloud, and like
Okay.
they each do they each do something. Like they pull out a sword, and they pull out magic,
Yeah.
and then he pulls out a Sephiroth pulls out his wing, and then of course Cloud just drinks the Red Bull. It's like Red Bull give you wings.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
Uh,
he didn't have wings. He just kind of flying in the background there.
okay.
Um, the another thing that's been going on, like I know Rebirth hasn't been out yet, but people are already freaking out about uh Tifa's swimsuit because
Really?
there's a clip of them, Tifa and Aerith wearing their swimsuits,
Oh, okay.
and then they're all freaking out about. So here's a picture. Oh no, wait, hold on. Here is maybe. God, why is that on the other page? So here is a picture of them in their swimsuits. Bless you.
Thank you. Ah, okay.
And then this is someone was joking on where like this is all that's been going on. Like this is all his Twitter feed has been today was that the
That's good.
SpongeBob just
Yeah.
bowing to Tifa's picture. Yeah. So everybody's excited to see her in her swimsuit, I guess.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Um then the last thing I'm gonna go say about the collab. They have a collab with Insomnia, as in Insomnia Cookies. Uh where they have special boxes for the game. If you get
Okay.
in, if you get different, they have different bundles you can get. And I have checked; it is at ours as well. So they
Oh,
said,
nice.
yeah. So they said to check your local Insomnia to see if the promotion is there.
Okay.
And I have checked; it is there.
Nice.
Problem is, there. So there's only one of the small bundles, and then there's 3 boxes of the big bundles. So I don't know if you can just go there and pick them up, or you have to order them online. Uh, so the big box comes with 12 cookies, right? And so that's $30 a piece, the 12 pack. And then they have the Little Dipper, and then the Big Dipper, which I mean, I think the only difference is that the only difference is the size of the dip,
Okay.
the icing or
Yeah.
whatever you choose. So yeah, I'm gonna be eating a lot of cookies. So I don't know. I don't know if we need to go up there or like just to see, make sure we have 3 different like. So you saw there's 3 different boxes on
Yeah.
the promotion. Like there's with Sephiroth and Cloud and somebody else. Who's that? Zach. And then Aerith and Tifa, and then they have Barrett and Red 13. So yeah. Um so yeah, it's go let's see. Let's just say how long the cookie promotion is.
I think. Yeah, I don't think. Let's see where if it said. I didn't see anywhere.
Yeah, so this was announced on the 19th. It's on Monday, so it's been going on since for 5 days now.
Okay.
And like on the website, it just says limited time only. Oh, you get free delivery too if you do with certain code.
Oh, nice.
Uh, I don't know. I need to see the quality of the boxes. Like, is it like pretty decent boxes or?
I'm not sure. I would hope they are.
Because they look like printed pizza boxes, maybe. So
Yeah.
but there's
It seemed
also
like maybe like thicker cardboard. Yeah, like a pizza box or something.
yeah.
I mean, if I remember right, the boxes that they normally have are pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're pretty sturdy. So even if it's that, I think it should be fine. But it looks like it might be a little more robust than their normal boxes.
Okay. Probably need to pay for the extra and like wrap the cookies.
Yeah.
So $32 for each box. Damn. That's $93. 90. Oh man, at least $90. So 90. Hold on. So it's 29.75. So it's 96, 97, 97.50. 24. No, it's 97.25. Right?
Yeah.
That's before tax and everything.
Yeah.
Let's call it 100 at least, because you gotta
Yeah.
pay the
I would say
delivery,
so.
the taxes, and so 100.
Exceeds.
So like 120 if you want all the boxes. I think
Yeah.
cloud you can get away with is just one box because I don't. That's like whatever size you want, the little or the big one.
Mm.
But anyway, and that's all I had for that.
All right. For my final article, I got some Helldivers news.
Damn.
So Helldivers 2 released, it was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Last week, I think was it 2 weeks ago?
Let me see. Released February 8th. So yeah, 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Arrowhead, the company who made Helldivers 2, they made a first one, and the first one they made didn't receive, like, they did not as many people played it. It only peaked at 10,000 players.
Mm-hmm.
Helldivers 2 has peaked at like 45,000.
Yeah. It's pretty popular right now.
So being a smaller company, they've had issues with their servers, and I don't think they realized how popular this game would be, given because they're basing it off the first one, right? First one peaked at like 10,000 concurrent players. They're like, oh, it probably won't be, and that was like at the end of that game, like towards the end of that game's life. So like they were probably expecting something similar, but maybe like 25,000. But again, they were thinking like that'd be further down the line. They didn't expect 40,000 or so on launch, so their servers were not ready to handle that, kind of capacity. So they're full They're full most of the time, and there's big wait times. And then like eventually, once they did get full, servers start crashing. People start having issues. No one's like getting onto them about it. Surprisingly. Everyone who's in the game has been pretty understandable about it so far. people are still the people who are playing are having great fun with the game. It looks super fun. I've been seeing a lot of good clips from it. I'm probably going to try it out this week at some point with some people, some of my friends that have it already. So it's on PC and PS5 right now, but they have been working on fixes. Their most current fix patch has addressed the Helldivers to the AFK players, so people who just kind of get in the ship and sit there and don't really, they just sit there. So now if a player remains inactive for more than 15 minutes, they will get kicked. So once the 15 minutes timer's up and you haven't done anything, you get a little message that does a countdown to how long you have until you're kicked out. And it even has some message that says idle hands are like a fascist game or a fascist gamer or something. I saw it says something funny like that.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, you get a little countdown. Then once the countdown is done, you get kicked. That has helped actually quite a bit. Just the kicking the AFK players.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're going to make more improvements. I'm sure they will on the servers. They're working on getting the servers to work smoother and things like that. Again, like they're probably just not used to having this many people, or weren't expecting this many people to play their game. They've also done some other fixes that people were having issues with. Like there's something about multiple crashes triggered when joining other players' ships. They fixed that. A bunch of crashing issues where the game would crash. They fixed a lot of those problems. So they're doing a pretty good job keeping up despite being a smaller studio. So yeah, well done. This is their first AAA title, I believe. So yeah, they're doing pretty well. They're doing their fixes. A lot of people are enjoying the game. So yeah, just be a little patient. I mean, they had the server thing. I think the server fix was actually like one of the first things that happened like in terms of this week. So they pretty much had it fixed within a week, and that helped a lot of the server issues. So they're going to be doing more fixes for that as time goes on. So yeah, that's all I have for that. And now I believe we're going to move it on to our main topic, which is going to be like spooky, scary stuff that we've seen or heard about, various things of that nature. All right, so what do you want to start with? Some creepy, spooky stuff.
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of these YouTube videos where like spooky stuff happens. It like started like with just like random ones that are like posted on TikTok and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it just started with like, oh, what was the video called? Like, yeah, it was like either they spent a lot of time like editing the video or something. Like, so this is the genuinely creepy ass fucking stuff.
Yeah.
And then like there's like one where like I know this is like a real thing where like people were dressing as clowns
Uh-huh.
and just scaring people.
Yeah, that shit was creepy.
Yeah. But then there was like these random ones where like he's just exploring like these ruins or something, and then he sees something like something really random. Like it was like a shadow person or something. Like it was super creepy. There was this one where like they were driving along
Uh-huh.
and there was like something in the middle of the road or something, and then they like go through it like it's like a dash cam.
Oh.
Like it looked like they run over somebody. They went back and there was like nothing there.
Damn, that is creepy.
Yeah. You know, it's just weird stuff like that. It's just, and then I started watching some of the old Ghost Hunter videos.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a time like a little after I think I stopped watching. Uh, I think they started like were accused of starting to fake shit.
Oh
So
really?
yeah, I don't think it was all of them. I think it was just like one of the guys,
Uh huh.
and I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know. Yeah, so some weird stuff went on with them apparently,
Okay.
and yeah, I just remember seeing some of the like. I try to watch some of those. Those are like really subtle things.
Yeah.
But then I started watching Sam and Colby. Like there's they're more a little more geared toward a little more younger audience. I feel like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because they also have like a lot of TikTok stars and stuff on theirs. It's
yeah,
still good though. I enjoy
yeah.
it.
I still enjoy some of the stuff. Like some of the like a lot of it may be, like some of it may be staged or something. But they've had people like that are like fans
Yeah.
and they come on there. So and I've seen only one of the fan ones, and it's but like most of the time I don't really because they over exaggerate a lot of this stuff. Like I
Yeah.
feel like they get excited about the every little smallest little thing, but I the only thing I was kind of interested in was when they do the thing called the Estes method, where they
Hmm.
use somebody listening to the spirit box, but like they they just like they're wearing blindfold and they don't and they're wearing noise canceling headphones and they just pretty much all they hear. They're just repeating what they say, what they hear.
Yeah.
Uh, the spirit box, like I guess people who not in, like listen to things or like seen these things before, like they're if there's like paranormal things, they can catch. So they have this thing called the spirit box where it just scans every frequency
Uh-huh.
and it catches words and stuff. Is like between like sometimes they're able to like spirits and stuff are able to communicate through it. I don't know if it's like real or not, but like
Yeah.
this is stuff that comes over the radio waves. Uh, they have other equipment that they use where like it's called the REM pod, where it's just like if they touch it, like it'll beep, or if it changes temperature, it'll beep.
Hmm.
Um, they also have like a what do you call it? It's Ovulix, I think, is where like it's like a spirit box, but it'll tell you what words they can make out, and it'll just tell you clearly what it is. So they'll have both of them going at the same time sometimes. Uh, because I mean, sometimes you won't be able to hear it through the spirit box, but you'll hear it through the other thing. But I remember seeing the spirit box before when ghost hunters used it, but like it's always really loud and stuff. But apparently, one of the guys that used to do like one of the creators of the Estes method, which was created at the Stanley Hotel, where
Yeah.
dining took place. It's like the most haunted place in the U.S. or one of them, if not the most. but that's mostly because it's on a limestone thing. It's basically like a load of limestone where apparently it's supposed to be like a spiritual battery, basically. Uh, so there's like, but yeah, using the spirit box, they use the guy, one of the guys who created that method, showed them how to kind of do it.
Mm.
So in the Stanley Hotel one, they met with them and they like you're supposed to like go into this type like trance and it'll help you like become like what do you call not a transmitter but like a what what do you call it? What did he call it? Maybe like a medium type of thing where you're just
Yeah.
relaying a message.
Okay.
You're not thinking or anything. You're just saying what you hear. And some of those conversations are crazy because I believe that's like that maybe like I mean they could probably fake a lot of the other stuff, but I don't think they could fake that really. Maybe you can. Maybe there's a way to do it, but I don't know. That seems the most believable part for me. But because apparently, like, if you watch some of the old videos and stuff, there's not a lot of activity sometimes. But like even on their videos, they even mentioned like well when there is no activity, they'll just like kind of hang about and they'll show you like the video saying that they didn't have any activity. But I don't know. Some of it, like maybe half of it
Okay.
might be staged or something. But
Yeah. I think there's a little bit of both when it comes to stuff like this.
yeah, because they have
Um,
to make an entertaining video, you know.
yeah,
So,
exactly. It's got to be somewhere, so they do probably exaggerate some of it. But I do think some of it is still like there, Like
yeah.
there's there's probably some truth to it.
Hmm. Uh, I mean, we'll never really know 100% unless they come out and say something. But they still make good stuff. So I mean, I don't know. They are going to the most haunted places, so
Yeah.
it's not like they're going to like their grandma's house. But I think there was one where they did go to like one of the person's houses where they said it was haunted. But I didn't watch that video yet, so I don't know because it was one of the girls that's like supposed to be like somewhat sensitive.
Hmm.
I don't know. And like a couple of them, they had like a medium where like she said she could see stuff. Like she can't actually see full figures or anything. Like she could see like shapes and like something like that. You know, the ones that get me is like the ones that are sound kind of crazy to me is just there is when they were like what do you call it, the eyewitness accounts, like the ones that are like crazy is just one that when they feel like they just talk to a person and they turn around, there's nobody there.
Hmm.
Sometimes the apparitions actually look like real, like they're actually there. I don't
Yeah, they
know.
do,
I don't
which
know.
is creepy as hell.
Yeah, which I mean, some of the eyewitness accounts, that's like it's just crazy. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just, which is not like the like alien stuff. Like I haven't even looked at any of that at
Yeah,
all yet.
yeah, I haven't
But
really either. I kind of like read things here and there, but I've been like, I think I've looked more into like the creepy horror type of stuff than that. Yeah, I haven't looked much into alien stuff or anything like that. I'm sure. I mean, I guess you could make an argument. That's probably that stuff is probably also creepy. I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, but the alien stuff I feel like is maybe more of a, I don't know, more like it was like maybe like a misinterpreted dream type of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Because there are those things that are those like the what was the sleep paralysis demon
Hmm.
where
I've actually, I don't know if it's not real like so. Mine was more of a nightmare,
uh-huh.
but it was a situation where this was years ago
Mm,
when I was like playing Resident Evil 4 like crazy.
yeah.
Um, so it was the nightmare was I was in my bed
Yeah.
in my bedroom, exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, I remember the hallway light used to be on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if there was a reason for it. I want to say maybe my sister was younger and like we left it on for her, and her room was like at the end of the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was just on just because it was on. I don't remember. But remember when I was younger, the hallway light would always be on.
Mm-hmm.
And so in my nightmare, I was in my bed, like, under the sheets or whatever. I was sleeping. But I was like sleeping like I don't normally sleep, which was weird. I was like, normally when I sleep, like, my hands will be like on my chest or like behind my head or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll be laying on my back, something like that. Or like that's kind of how I sleep. But like in the in the nightmare, I was like sleeping like straight. Like my arms are to my side and my legs are straight.
Mm-hmm.
I was on my back. And then like, my hand on the pillow or whatever. And then in the dream, I'm looking out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a shadow approaching. And when the shadow starts approaching, I can't move. Like in the dream, or in the nightmare, I was able to move. And then one of those fucking Iron Maiden things walks into my room.
Oh, the fucking regenerators.
Yeah, the regenerator shit. And I can't move in the nightmare. Mm-hmm. So I like start screaming. And I was also screaming. I was actually screaming because I woke up screaming. And then my dad comes in and runs into the room. He's like, "What happened?" I was like, "Oh, nothing. I had a nightmare, I think." But anyways, the sleep paralysis thing reminded me of that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so that was actually pretty fucking scary. I don't think I played the game for like a week after that.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, I'm good.
I could play it just fine now. Like,
yeah, now it's no big deal. Honestly, after I had that one dream, I'm not gonna call it nightmare because it wasn't. It was a dream I had. We were all on a big trip. You were in the dream. A bunch of our friends were in the dream. A bunch of like my other friends were in the dream. We were all on this huge trip. I don't know how this trip happened. Because I was like, this is like the least, like I never expected it to happen ever. And we're on this huge ass trip in this dream. Mm-hmm. And we end up staying, we randomly, I don't know why, but like I think we're driving to wherever we're going.
Yeah.
And it ends up being a longer drive than it was planned. Mm-hmm. So the dream starts with, I guess, after that point where like, oh, we got to find a place to sleep tonight because this drive is taking too long. Yeah. And for some reason, we picked an Airbnb instead of a motel. Don't know why.
Okay.
But we I guess like someone's like, I think we just found an Airbnb in the next town.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be this creepy ass house. Fucking creepy as shit. It was like watching Sam and Kobe is like something that they would visit. Right? Like some creepy ass place that they're doing their thing. It's haunted. and like it looked haunted. I don't know if it like I don't think we knew if it was or not, but it looked haunted as shit. And I think we're even like I think a couple of us were like, we're gonna stay the night here, and someone was like, oh, it'll be fine. It's not a big deal. And we all go to sleep, right? We all go like there's like a bedroom for everyone. Yeah, it's a huge ass house, and I think like I end up sharing the room with someone, and whoever's with me is sleeping on the floor, and then I'm sleeping on the bed. And we're all asleep, and I start hearing something like fucking crawling around. And I think it's whoever I'm sleeping in the room with. And it's not them because I get up, and they're laying there. Like I do this multiple times in this dream. Yeah. And I was like, whatever, I'm just going fucking crazy because I keep hearing something like moving or crawling. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck it is. And I just, and then in the dream, I just like go to bed. But then like, so I went to bed, and then it was some weird out of body thing happened where like in the dream, I'm looking at myself sleeping. And then like this thing, its face is like right next to my face. In the dream, this creepy, it's like the typical demon thing you would see from like The Conjuring or something, right? It's like some girl looking thing who's like on all fours, and like her body's not straight, right? It's like twisted. Yeah. And so like it's like her body's the opposite way and her head's the opposite way or whatever. It's that thing. And then so like I have this out of body thing that I go back into my own body, and like my eyes shoot open. Yeah. And I look straight at the thing. And I punch it square in the face, and it goes through the wall, and then like everyone wakes, and then I just start wailing on it. Like I jump out of my bed, and start beating the shit out of it. And then everyone's like, "What's going on?" And someone's like, "Coach was beating the shit out of a demon." Then I wake up, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Ever since I had that, I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't know where that dream, I don't know why, because I hadn't been watching anything scary. I don't know where, it just came out of nowhere. It was just the weirdest dream. It was probably the funniest dream I had. I was like, and I was like, did I beat the shit out of it? What just happened? It was weird.
Oh man, that's funny.
It was weird. It was weird. Like it turned from a nightmare into that, and I don't know how my brain did that or what happened for that to happen, but that's what happened. Like it was clearly because I remember feeling scared. Yeah. Like whenever you have a nightmare, you feel scared. Like in the nightmare. So I remember that feeling. And then at one point, I guess my brain was like, you know what? Let's try something else. And the scary thing went away, and I just ended up beating the shit. I just started punching it, whatever that thing was. It was crazy.
One all Titan mode on that.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was watching Attack on Titan at the time, and it was around that time frame when I was catching up on the show. So maybe that's what it was.
That Titan. I was thinking of fucking like Destiny Titan because that's.
Oh yeah, okay. That makes more sense.
That's like I don't know. I just think about games more than I do anything else, and yeah, like that's just such a Titan thing to do. Just punch it in the face, like that's, bro. Yeah, that's all I do when I'm a Titan. I don't even fucking use my gun. I'm just fucking punching things in the face. Like
exactly.
It's
I'm trying to think of some other creepy stuff that I've. Oh, I guess I told you this story a couple days ago, but I'll go ahead repeating for the podcast. So it's not something I personally experienced, but it was something a friend told me about. So I think this happened somewhere in Oklahoma. That much I know. I don't remember the exact place because the story was told to me like 10 years ago. But so apparently one of my college friends and a bunch of his buddies. This was probably a couple years before I met him. I think they were in high school at the time when they did this. They all went to this abandoned school here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They heard about it. They heard it was like, potentially haunted or whatever. And they went there. They decided to check it out because they're into that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did it. They went there, this place, obviously. They went at night. There's no power. Obviously, it was dark. So they had like flashlights and stuff. They went there. And so they kind of split up. I think there's like 6 or 8 of them or something. So they all split up. They all checked out different parts of the school.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend and his friend, one of his other friends, went together. And they were going down like the hallway or whatever, and they like opened up one of the classroom doors, and there was like what looked like a body bag just hanging from the ceiling, or just a bag with something in it. Like they weren't sure what it was, and so my friend goes,
like a boxing bag or something.
Yeah, it might have been like a boxing bag or something. It's probably what it looked like to them, is what he was saying. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, boxing bag. And because it wasn't necessarily a classroom, I think they were in. There was like some desks and stuff in it, but it looked like it might have been something else before. So he was like, "Oh, maybe it's just like a boxing bag or something like that." And so he goes up there and pushes it, and like they approach it slowly. He pushes it, gives a little nudge, and it like swings for a little bit, but like nothing happens. So they turn around to leave, and it's still swinging. And I guess whatever's holding it up breaks. Or gives way, and it falls and it crashes, but they don't realize like that's what happened, right? They're like turned the other way, and they just hear this giant, because it fell. There's some tables under it. It fell down. There's a giant crashing noise, so it scared them, and like their friend. The school wasn't like a huge school, so like their friends heard it too. So like they all just bolted for the door, right? So they all went outside, and like were around their cars or whatever, and this place had no power. They checked. They tried flipping switches and stuff, and nothing. None of the lights came on. Mm-hmm. And so this place had no power. So then, parts of the windows were covered up with boards. Some other parts with like newspapers. It was all the windows and stuff were covered. Mm-hmm. And they're waiting outside the parking lot, and then all of a sudden they see a light come on in one of the newspaper covered windows, and then they just see a silhouette of a body. Like someone standing there looking at, like it looks like they're looking at them, and after that they got in their cars and left. They're like, we don't know what that was. If like maybe that one room had power, there's some dude in there or something, or what it was, but they bounced. They're like, nope, and they all left.
That's the normal response, right?
Yeah, that's. I think that's the normal response. Yeah, exactly. So. No idea what it was. They don't remember. They never went back.
It's not no fucking scary movie. It's like, oh, we gotta go check that out.
Yeah, they're like, nope, we're not doing that. Yeah, exactly. They were out of there. Yeah. So probably for the best. Who knows what that was? But he told me that story. I was like, that was fucking creepy.
The most logical thing probably would have been is like some homeless person.
Because even my friend who was like who told me about it, he was like, it didn't look like it was like a ceiling light or anything. Like it could have easily been like the dude had some kind of
like a lantern,
portable lights, or like a lantern or something, and he turned it on to probably scare them away, honestly. So,
or maybe just to check out what it was like, who was checking it, coming to his house.
or to see that noise. So so who knows? Because it did happen like close to them, like kind of bolting, like getting out. They got out, and this probably happened like 2 or 3 minutes after they had gotten out. So maybe the guy like decided to go, whatever it was, decided to go check out what was going on. Because also, if it was a window that was facing them, so maybe they also heard, if it was a homeless person, heard people outside because they were talking and stuff. So who knows? But they did have a normal response, so that's good. They didn't go see what it was.
Yeah. Man.
The only creepy thing I've really experienced, I don't even think it was actually creepy. It was just me getting inside of my head. Mm-hmm. It was when we first bought this current house, which was a lot bigger than our older house. And I used to stay alone at that house quite a bit, but it was like a smaller house. Mm-hmm. And then we got this house, and it's I think it was like double the size of our old house, maybe triple.
Mm-hmm.
So I had never stayed alone in this house at all. So it was still, and it was the house was still relatively new, so it was still pretty big to me. Like I wasn't used to this, like living in a big house yet.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I think my parents went out to a party or something one night, or they may have just been out of town. And I was just, no, they wouldn't have been out of town because I was.
We just got the house, right?
So so this might have happened later on because I'm trying to think. Because I was able to drive myself. We bought the house when I was 14. So I guess I wasn't used to staying at the house by myself. I was used to the big house, but I wasn't used to staying here all by myself. I guess that would be more accurate. Like usually there's someone else in the house, especially like at night. Like I never slept alone in the house on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my parents were out of town because it would have been after I turned 17, which is I started driving when I was 17.
Yeah.
Like by myself. So it was probably like 2 or 3 years after we'd bought the house. And yeah, like I don't think I've ever stayed alone like for multiple days, like alone at night, like just all completely by myself in the house, which I had because my sister wasn't here. I think she might have went with my parents or she was on a trip or something. I don't know. She wasn't here. Or she might have been over at a friend's house. But I was the only one in the house. Mm-hmm. It was night. And I was like, I remember specifically, I was like, the TV was going and I was playing a game on my laptop. And like, I heard some crashing noise.
Yeah.
Like, I think coming from my sister's room.
Yeah.
And I went and checked it out, and like something had just fallen over. So I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I went back to play my game, but then I just kept hearing things. Again, it was just me getting inside of my head.
Yeah.
But it was like I just kept hearing. I think it was like things like the house was settling. It was like a windy night. The house kept settling, and then like I kept hearing more and more things. I think I got so creeped out to the point. I got so creeped out to the point that I called you.
Yeah.
And I asked you what you were doing. And you're like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I was like, do you mind if I come spend the night? And you're like, no, that's fine. Just come over. And so I packed a bag and I came over and spent the night at Picasso's place.
Yeah.
Because I was so fucking creeped out. But like, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just me being a big baby.
It's not fun. Like when you're bro, I was creeped out when I was staying here by myself for the first time. It was just
it's different when you got a bigger house and you're by yourself. Yeah, it's not. It can get unsettling. Cause like, go ahead.
Yeah. Like I went to sleep. Like I locked my doors. A lot of times I would even leave the lights on.
Oh yeah, I'll do that to this day. Like,
yeah.
My parents take trips like out of the country multiple weeks at a time. Dude, I'll leave lights on. Like I'm not. Nope.
Yeah.
I think because now I have a table lamp, like a nightstand lamp. I think whenever my parents were gone when they went on their Europe trip back in August, I would leave that lamp on most nights because like still to this day. So the way my bedroom is, but the way my bed is set up, it's facing the door, which looks straight into the hallway.
Yeah.
And there's no light in the hallway. There's no night light or anything. So my eyes mess with me. So I feel like I'll see things in the hallway that aren't actually there. And which is fine if I'm not alone. But when I'm home alone, that shit creeps me the fuck out. Yeah. So I'll leave that lamp on. So there's a light source going to there. So I know like I'm looking at nothing, essentially.
Maybe a good idea just to sleep with like a lamp or like a flashlight next to you.
Yeah. That's pretty. I think I usually keep one in case mainly in case the power goes out. But I need to get another one because I think that one messed up. But yeah, being in a bigger house, especially if you're not used to it, it can get. I mean, I still get creeped out sometimes. I think especially because there are times I forget if I've done something or not. So I think it was last weekend when my parents were gone. I left to go somewhere, and I came back and it was dark. But when I left, it was during the day. Like the light, it was still light outside. But I came back and it was nighttime. And I come in through the front door now, because I park my car outside. I don't put it in the garage anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I come through the front door, and there are no lights on when I walk in the house, right? We have the outside lights on, and there's like a window, an archway above our doorway, and the light comes in from there. But that's like the only light source. So before I even turn on any of the lights, I take my shoes off.
Mm-hmm.
And I take a couple steps forward, and like from my doorway, once you take a couple steps forward, you can look down the hallway to where the bedrooms are.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came in Saturday night, I think it was, or it might have been Sunday night. Yeah, it was Sunday night because I left Sunday. Sunday night I came home, and I looked down the hallway, and there's just one of my table lamps is on. And I was like, I don't remember leaving that on.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of creeped me out a little bit. And then I walked up to my door, and it was the one that was like above my monitor. And then I was like, because that one, like once I saw which one it was, I was kind of like, oh, okay. Because sometimes I'll leave that one like turns on randomly by itself.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, okay, it's that one. If it was my nightstand lamp,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, what the fuck? Why is that on? But the one by my computer, it randomly turns on. If there's, especially, and the power had flashed. So when the power flashed, the light comes on. So
okay.
I was like, oh, because then a little bit afterwards, I got on my PlayStation. It did that thing where it's like, oh, safely turn off your PS5 or whatever. It's going to explode. So I was about the power flash. That's why the lamp was on.
Yeah.
So
I hate when I come home and there's like stuff is on when you don't think it was on, but like
yeah, that shit creeps me out.
But then you look at I have a couple of digital clocks.
Uh-huh.
Like there's one on the stove and there's one under the TV and one on the microwave. Then you look at the clocks, it's like, oh, the power. For being a first world country, we have a lot of fucking power outages.
Yeah, that's it's weird. Like, this happened. It's happened. I think because the winter storm that happened here in like 2020, whatever the fuck it was. I think the grid that our house is on has been updated, so it's been happening less. It still happens, but it's been happening less. Before that, it would happen a lot.
Man,
and I remember. Go ahead.
It happened a lot. Even like the few months we've had this house.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what it is. It's gotten better for us. It used to happen like at least 2 or 3 times a week before, but then after that huge storm hit, they must have upgraded some shit. It doesn't happen as often. But before that, it would happen a lot. And I remember this specifically because it happened way too much when the first year I was working. And it would upset me because like it was the first time in a long time that outside of work, like I would go to work. Before it was like, I'd go to school, go to class, and I'd do homework or study for some shit. I didn't have time to do anything. Yeah. Right. But then when I got my job, all I did was work, and I came home and played video games for that's all I did that whole year. Like I went to work. I would sometimes go hang out with my friends. Most of the time I'd go to work, come home and play video games. It was awesome. And then half the time I'd come home and the power's out.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off to no end. And I remember that was the year we went to India. And then like we came back from India. And I think that same week the power went out like 3 times. And I was like, I spent a month in India. I experienced one power outage for like 10 minutes. And I was like, how am I back here and my power keeps fucking going out for like multiple hours? Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully it doesn't happen as much anymore. It still happens, but it seems to happen when I'm at work, so I don't really notice it. Yeah. By the time I get back, it's, and it's just a flash now. It's not, I don't think we haven't experienced like a full-on outage in quite a while.
I remember coming home and it was like dark or it was like quiet. I'm like, why is it so quiet in
That's
here?
fucking, yeah, that is, yeah.
And then like the power's out. It's like, oh, that makes sense, I guess. But like, why is the power?
Oh, here's something creepy. It happens every time I go. It's whenever I have to go like check the store, my parents' store, whatever, they go do something and I have to like go check a store and close stuff.
Yeah.
Man, being in that place at night, It creeps the shit out of me. I can't. There's some days where there's some noises that I don't know what they are. I'm just like, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that, and I'm gonna keep doing. I'm not gonna go check on it. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I think it got so bad to the point where I have to turn on some of the lights. Otherwise, I get way too creeped out.
Yeah, I get it. It's just it's just the atmosphere, you know.
Yeah, it's a big building. It's dark. It's night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. It's just there's a lot of doors and stuff. You don't know. It's just a huge building. That's why it's so creepy.
Yeah.
I will say, I was there last Sunday because I was doing like closing it and getting everything.
Yeah.
And a customer had come earlier in the day. His car broke down in the parking lot. He couldn't get it started.
Uh-huh.
So he left it there, told the employees, hey, I'm leaving the car here. I'm going to come back and tow it later. And he comes back with the tow truck, or the tow truck meets him. So he requested it. He requested a tow the first time.
Yeah.
Realized he put down the wrong number.
Yeah.
And then he requested a second tow with the right number. But the first tow never got canceled.
Oh.
So I think what happened was, this didn't get verified. I'm assuming that's what happened because he never came back to talk to my parents or anything. Or I'm assuming happened because we realized I'm assuming what happened is that the first tow did not get canceled and they came and picked up the car, but he had the wrong number. So when they called him, no one picked up.
Oh.
And they took the car. So when he came back with the second tow truck, the car was already gone. And he asked me, he's like, hey, do you think someone stole? I was like, no, they're not going to steal it outright. I think the employees even said that, it was there when we left like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Because this was probably like 30, 45 minutes after the store had closed. And my parents asked them, and they're like, the car was still there when we left like 30 minutes ago. So like, I was like, I don't think anyone came and stole it within 30 minutes because the street's still pretty busy.
Yeah.
So, and if it wasn't working, it's going to be really hard to, like, if it wasn't even starting, it's probably hard to steal. But yeah, so I think what ended up happening, that's because he never came back. So I'm assuming that's what happened, is like they already took it and he just didn't, they just didn't know because it was wrong number. But anyways, before all that, I was like locking the door and it was like this is almost 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And I don't ever expect someone to walk up behind me. But he did. Like, so first of all, I heard when I got out of the store to lock the door. I heard a diesel engine. And I just assumed it was like one of the trucks, like, because sometimes the trucks come, the big semi trucks come.
Yeah.
And they'll park off to the side and just stay there the night. And the next morning, like whenever someone comes, they'll bring the pallets inside and then they'll leave. So they'll essentially sleep in the lot overnight, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't look out in the parking lot when I heard that. I think I was looking down at my phone, but I heard the engine. So I assumed that there was like one of the trucks was there, just the truck driver was chilling, sleeping. But it was that tow truck and this guy with his car. And yeah, he walked up behind me and he scared the living crap out of me. Because I was not expecting someone to walk up behind me.
Yeah.
I even screamed. I was like locking the door.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, and I was like, ah. He was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, you're good. I just didn't expect someone. And I explained to him, I was like, I thought that I heard the truck. I thought it was like a different thing anyway. So yeah, but yeah, he genuinely scared the crap out of me.
Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to. I remember there was one time. I had a nightmare. This is one of the only few nightmares I remember.
Yeah.
And it was just so weird. I don't know how this happened, but like, I only remember like 5 seconds of it. Like, I was like, I was being chased by somebody. I think it might have been Jason. I don't know who it was. I think it was Jason.
Uh,
And then like it was at my old house in Houston. So I come in, I lock the door. I try to lock the door actually from the patio,
yeah.
but the lock was on the outside for some reason.
Huh.
So yeah, and then so I see him coming towards, and then my mom is out there in the garden doing something,
Uh-huh.
but he's still coming after me, like, and then like I feel like the clouds were moving like super fast, like it was so weird, like it was like in maybe like in a hurricane or something.
Okay.
So I don't. And then like I tried to close the door, and I just run, and I think I was running, and that's when I woke up. I didn't even look back to see if Jason can come through or something, or if
Yeah.
that was
So,
the last nightmare. I think I remember.
do you remember where did you say where it took place? Was it like here, or was it like when you were in
No,
Houston?
it was in Houston. It was in my
Oh,
old
in
house.
Houston. Okay, okay.
Yeah, the
I
old
think I might
Houston.
have. Okay.
And then everything after that was like maybe like all mental shit because I would hear things too,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was all in my mind. I feel like
Yeah.
it was after I watched Jurassic Park the first time, and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I might have mentioned this before on the stream, but or not on the stream, on the podcast. But uh, but yeah, I would like hear random things. Like I would like just hear like random like things that would sound like the T-Rex footsteps.
Oh, okay.
Like I would, I thought I'd be hearing things, so like I would actually like turn off all my electronics in my room, and I close the door, and I actually sit there and listen in silence
Oh,
to
really?
to make sure if I was hearing it properly.
Okay. That's actually pretty smart. Like you turn off any like ambient noise to make sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I even heard it even then. So,
Oh, okay.
but I feel like it was in my head or something. Because
Yeah.
after that, I started looking at stuff like I had a bunch of stuffed animals
Hmm.
on top of my bed. Like I would actually watch them to see if they're vibrating
Oh.
in the footsteps, but I don't think they were. So I feel like I kind of broke out. I was really hyper focused on everything at that at that time. I just remember,
Yeah.
but then like I feel like I saw like shadows outside my window.
Oh, okay.
That was super
Yeah, I
creepy.
bet that didn't help.
No, yeah, man, it was something else, man.
I remember getting like that after watching. I think we watched it at your place back then. The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh,
That movie scared the creep the shit out of me for like weeks after watching it. I remember because I stayed the night at your place then,
uh,
and I think I was sleeping in the living room
yeah,
because you guys had that extra bed in there.
yeah, yeah,
And even though I knew you were right next door,
yeah,
and like your sister was 2 doors down or whatever,
yeah,
and like your parents were right downstairs, like I was like surrounded by people. Even then,
yeah.
I like left the lamp on in there
Mm.
because I was like, Emily ain't fucking getting me. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna see her coming.
Yeah,
That shit scared the crap out of me for several weeks. I think I did the same thing in my house when I came back.
I haven't really watched any horror movies. Like
that was the last one I remember scaring me. Was that one? Because
most of
back
them,
then,
yeah. No, I was just saying. What was I saying?
I was saying back then I would watch a lot of because our cousins would want to watch scary movies.
Yeah,
and we would we'd come over here and watch them. We'd come to your place and watch them. They just liked horror movies, so I'd watch them. And I remember that was the last one that scared me. Was the Exorcist Emily. The other ones were like, like they weren't that scary. But like that one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We watched that one. That wasn't scary. That was fucking just straight up creepy.
yeah.
I was like, this is weird.
Well, that was supposed to be based on a true story too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is creepy as hell. And then like that one, I was like, okay, as long as I don't go into a random town, I think I'll be good. But like, I don't know why the Exorcism of Emily Rose one scared me so much. I think it might have been one of the first horror movies I watched, like as an adult.
Or that might have been like
just older one.
The effects and stuff are just so good.
I think that's probably why. And like, there's a lot of like stuff in there where they're like, oh, this is like, there's a lot of like little things. I remember the Devil's Hour or whatever being a real big thing, and that kind of creeped me out a little bit. But I think you're right. I think it was like the effects, like they were actually pretty good, and they made it seem pretty, realistic.
I used to watch a lot of the horror movies when I was young, so I got tired of watching them.
Yeah. That's kind of what happened to me when, like, I was a teenager. We watched a bunch of them. Like, because I remember, I think the Emily Rose one was, like, one of the first. And then we watched a bunch. And then after that, I just got tired of watching them. So
I used to watch them when I feel like my sister wasn't really that old yet. So I would watch movies with my parents before I went to bed.
Yeah.
And then I think we would just rent these, and then a lot of the time we went through, I guess, all the Jason movies, and went through all the Freddy Krueger, like the Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff. I don't remember seeing it. I don't think.
Yeah.
I feel like I did watch it with them, but I don't know. Like maybe I didn't. I remember seeing the Jason movies there.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they really showed too much.
Okay.
I think on Nightmare on Elm Street, I think was like really, really violent. I don't know if I ever watched that or not.
Yeah.
But I know I saw the Jason movies. I saw the Chucky movies for sure. That I hated dolls after that so much. Yeah,
Chucky was fucking creepy as shit.
I did not trust a single doll after that.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But yeah, after watching all those when I was little, I think I just got over it. When I got older, I just didn't want to watch horror movies at all. So whenever you guys would watch it, I think I would just go into the other room and like.
Yeah, I don't think you would watch it. I think half the time, it feels like your place. I think after like the first few times we did that, if we were watching it at your place, I think you would have watched it with us, which was understandable because most of these movies were shit.
Yeah.
I think like halfway through the movie, I get bored and I just come over there and hang out with you.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, I'm done with this.
Yeah. Because I remember all our cousins are really, really big hardcore like horror people.
Yeah, they really liked watching horror stuff, and I do too, like occasionally. But like we were watching it like all the time back then, and then I think that's kind of what turned me off to it.
After a certain point, I just thought they were so fucking dumb. So like,
yeah, because especially with I watched a lot of the later Jason movies.
Yeah,
I went back and watched like the older ones. I was like, oh, these are way better. But the later Jason ones, it's just a bunch of idiots. And I was like, I remember one of them. It's like a bunch of like college kids, and like this Jason dude has taken out like 4 of his super athletic, very fit friends.
Yeah,
and he's like, oh, I can take him. And he like charges it at him in an open field. And I was like, dude, he has like weapons.
Yeah.
And he dies because Jason throws an axe straight at his face and kills him. I was like, what were you doing? I was like, he just killed like 4 of your buddies who are also very strong and fit, apparently. Like, you can't, no. But anyways,
I
yeah.
was watching Resident Evil, and the one part of pure stupidity was like it just got to me. I was like, man, I'm not watching any more of this. It was the part with the laser grid.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. So you know, like I remember that from from the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they had it in 4,
Yeah, it was in 4, yeah.
but they for some reason they added it to the first Resident Evil.
Yeah, which was weird.
Let me see if I can find the clip. Laser scene, maybe this one? It's all 4 minutes long.
Oh, did you send it?
No,
Oh, you're
not
looking.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need to. I was just curious. I didn't want to make sure it wasn't like you weren't waiting on me or something.
No. Okay. Here is the clip. So it doesn't really get interesting. Wait. So he starts like dodging the shit like, but look at if you go to like 209, 210,
Uh huh.
there's clearly like space to stand back there.
Yeah, I remember this.
So apparently, like this laser grid.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Sorry. The what's that at like
yeah,
2:11 fucking
yeah.
got me. Is this? Oh my god.
She just stood there and took it.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't even move.
Yeah,
Ugh.
she just watches it.
Are they playing Sandstorm?
No, it's not Sandstorm. It's Marilyn Manson.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I always mix those two up.
Yeah. And there was clearly
Yeah, there was room for him to go back.
yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, nothing. I misread a comment.
Props to the cameraman who sacrificed his life to film this iconic thing.
What was the name of the song again? Do you remember?
Gosh, it was someone made an anime music video on it.
Yeah, that's why I know it. It's because of that music video. Seizure of Power.
Yeah, that's the one.
Man, that song brought back memories.
I know, right?
Jeez.
I was watching old anime music videos the other day.
I was too. Oh, man.
I downloaded a bunch of them again.
That one Naruto Goodbye one is still one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
One of the last ones I watched was the Die Another Day one with Noir.
Bro, oh yeah,
that one was so good. That one that another anime I did watch. What was that? Like the ballerina one. That one was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was Princess Tutu. It was like some Italian or French song or something. And then what was the other one? It's still like the number one on the AMV page. Like I can't remember what it's called. It was like for Razafon.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Gosh, it's done so well. Like it's still. But new AMVs, they're all like. They've never like they always make them like 60 frames per second. And it all looks fucking weird and shit now.
Yeah.
I was trying to find
I
this.
agree.
I was trying to find this old one where it was like supposed to be like how to make a music video or something.
Uh-huh.
But like it was kind of like a parody type thing. I can't remember. Like I can't find it. I don't know. Maybe I have to do a deep search on it or something. But anyway, go back to creepy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little sidetracked there.
Yeah. But yeah, like after I watched that scene, I was like, I'm done with this movie.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That was fucking stupid. I like how I did like how like he tried to outsmart the laser by jumping over it, but like
yeah,
the laser jumped up. It's like, why don't you all just go to the back?
Yeah, exactly. Where there was space.
Yeah, where like it kind of looked maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's not any space back there, but like that's where I would have hung out. Was at the very back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that would have given me the most time for them to stop whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they.
Yeah, if you had taken a couple steps back, he probably would have survived. Honestly, the last guy.
Yeah. Honestly, like, why didn't I don't know why like the laser grid? If it could do that, I did not do that from the beginning.
Yeah, why didn't wait? It should just started off like that. They all would have died at the beginning. Any other creepy stuff we want to talk about? Nightmares or anything?
No, I mean
I think it
just
was a pretty good episode.
yeah. I'm
Yeah, I
probably
hope
gonna
you
try
guys.
to watch. I'm probably gonna try to watch more. And
Yeah, same.
oh, the we didn't talk about that one where I showed you where Salmon like it was like 5 creepy things caught on or whatever.
Oh yeah,
4 of them were like all of them were
yeah.
like
One was they like found shoes in a cave, right?
yeah, that and bones like
Yeah, shoes and bones in a cave. That was pretty creepy. Like in one spot in a cave.
yeah.
That was pretty
And
creepy. And then
the second one was the signs on the poles or something like
oh
and
yeah, yeah, missing persons. Like yeah, signs. That was pretty. That was kind of creepy. It was like
there was like a cage too, like a wooden cage and like
yeah. They had a bunch of different missing person posters or signs on
yeah,
posted on different trees in this like area, this forest thing.
yeah,
That was pretty. That was kind of weird, and there were actual missing persons. They
yeah.
looked into it,
And then
and then
like
they
I
go
think
ahead.
he like they said he told the police and then like they I guess they said there was for a Halloween event because I guess it was September.
Yeah.
And then like he went back the next month, like around Halloween, and there's just no trespassing signs, and
Oh.
there's like no signs of a party or anything. So
Yeah.
2 and 2 don't make Jello.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah,
And then that was two, right?
yeah. The third one was Sam and Colby video
Yeah.
where they were going to the asylum. I've seen the one where they go to the asylum, but it was when they actually had permission,
Okay.
and they
Yeah, because
scared
the one in
they
go ahead.
scared other people off who didn't have permission.
Oh, okay.
So, but what were you saying?
Yeah, because the one in this video they didn't have permission, right? It was before they got
No.
permission. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was like, I guess for the first time, like they, when they first started, I don't think they ever asked for permission or anything. They just would sneak into these places.
Yeah.
But I think eventually they started getting permission and stuff. Because the second time they were there, I think, was when they actually had paranormal investigators with them,
Okay.
and they would tell them stories and stuff of what would happen.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, but yeah, they were like trying to escape from the place, and they saw another group of people. Maybe
Hmm.
they were like looking past it. There's like a helicopter flying. So
Yeah, they heard like sirens and stuff, and
it was probably honestly, since it was a helicopter, it was probably like a police chase,
yeah.
but that was near their area. But that they heard that scream when they're out
Yeah.
in the woods.
That was fucking creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they heard a woman screaming.
which could have been somebody that was actually missing.
Yeah. Because
Somebody was
I
found
think
missing.
like the fans, I guess the people who watched the video did some research and someone was found dead near where they were.
Yeah,
Yeah, that person had been missing.
for a few, like I think they said like 9 days or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what day they were there,
Yeah.
but then the next one was
The Adventures with Purpose.
yeah. Oh, they found somebody
They
in a
found a
car.
car. Yeah, there's a dead body in it. And that ended up being someone that was reported missing, and the family didn't know what happened to them.
Yeah,
And the family was informed, and they were like, they were thankful to the people who found the body and reported it because they were like, they got some closure out of it, I guess, is what the video said.
yeah. Well, I actually saw that original video too,
Hmm.
just randomly, like Because I guess they do that a lot. They like just dig cars out of lakes and stuff. Like
Okay.
they're trying to clean up like the lake and everything. So
Yeah.
they didn't think anybody was in there. So, uh, but yeah, the last one was like they were just exploring some cave, and
Hmm.
all the way at the end, they found this little girl
Yeah.
that gotten lost. Like she didn't speak English. But yeah, it was insane that like they actually stumbled upon her.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, because they like go deep into that cave, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
went
she
really
had
deep.
like she had like no light, nothing,
Yeah,
and they found her just in the cave. That's insane. Yeah,
I don't know.
she wasn't like normally just she was scared. Like she
Yeah,
wasn't just like chilling in there.
yeah.
She was pretty scared.
Maybe somebody chased her in there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They didn't really say in the video, I don't think.
No, but there had to be a reason why she wouldn't go near them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, dude. I can't imagine just being in there. Like the entry to that was so low.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she was kind of small, so she could fit. But but like she was just stuck in there. I don't know how long they said, but
Yeah.
she looked fairly clean. So it might have been like a day or so, maybe. Hopefully, it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
She probably would have been hungry or thirsty.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But I don't know. But yeah, that Simon Colby one. That one was super. That one
Hmm.
got me.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think that's all we have for you now.
Yeah, I think so. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys for listening. You guys can catch us every Sunday on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor, as well as YouTube. We put up the audio on there. You can also follow us on social media at NerdGet1, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And then where can they find you?
NerdGet Recos on YouTube and Instagram. Hopefully, start playing soon. So like, if anything, I'm just gonna start like no cam videos,
Okay.
maybe
Nice. Yeah, that'd be good.
just just so I can have something going.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start playing some games, honestly.
Yeah, get your video game on.
Yeah, I just need to start just streaming everything. That way, I
Yeah.
don't. I was. I have something really fucking funny happened to me in Red Dead the other day. I fucking
Uh,
forgot to send the clip.
oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
came
Red
across
Dead.
I got some griefers, and then I guess they must have been new or something.
Uh
And boy, I went to town on them.
huh.
So
Nice.
like I had like I was fully stocked with all my
Yeah.
weapons. So
Okay.
eventually, like I just figured out they were newbies, and
Mm.
I lassoed a guy, and then I drug him. Like I got on my horse, I just drug him,
Nice.
and yeah, it was pretty fun. But yeah, yeah, you can find me on those platforms.
Awesome. But yeah, I think that's all we got for you guys today. We will catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.